Hey there, friend. How you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We are checking in for your energies. We're going to look at the month ahead, Pisces, and see what is going on and how we can support your journey. We just had Mercury go direct, which is nice. So you might be finding things settle in a little bit more. Why not, hey? Take it a bit easy. We also have Venus still in retrograde in Pisces. That'll be shifting over next week to direct, and then it'll move back into Aries. All right, let's have a look. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread for the month ahead. Okay, straight up. Current energies. We've got the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Got the Devil. Just going to pull out here the energy and then we'll get into it. We've got the Hanged Man. In the past, we've got the Knight of Wands. Got the Knight of Swords. Just making sure these are in. We've got the Moon. King of Swords. Three of Wands. Seven of Wands, and the outcome, we've got the Six of Wands. All right, let's get started here and see what is happening. Okay. So the current energy showing for the month with the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, and crossing that, challenging that, is the Devil. So intuitively, Pisces, throughout April, there is a lot of change happening, okay? Already started to happen planetarily, but I feel like things are freeing up as we get and move through the middle of the month, okay? With that, though, there seems to be something new that you're desiring or feeling or acknowledging is around you, or you're feeling connected to. Maybe you're still trying to assess what that is, but there's some knowing, okay, that I feel that you are experiencing or will experience throughout this time. And I know for a lot of you, yeah, this could be about relationships, but this could just be about something in particular related to an area of your life that you want to feel more emotionally charged and connected to. With the Devil energy crossing it, though, it could be taking over in a sense of something that you're really thinking about and may not be able to get full clarity on. You know, when we can feel a little bit, it feels a little engulfing, the energy. So there could be some discernment needed when you're trying to navigate this on your intuition, on potential ego, on potential fears and overthinking. So that the Devil energy can add a lot to that without realizing, okay? So sometimes the biggest gift you can give yourself is not try to control a situation and just allow, because there's something new, like I said, that you're connected to or feeling or knowing or desiring that wants to come in. This could also be another narrative here that's coming through for some of you, that someone around you may have feelings here for you, Pisces, and not sharing that, okay, and wanting to come out in that. But again, maybe someone has some ego, some pride, something else that could be. It's interesting because it's saying stimulating, but I'm noticing squashing at the same time in terms of the visuals that are coming through. But we will unpack this. We will unpack this more in the extended, because then we do have the Hanged Man as what we're looking, that's influencing this underneath. Now, The hangman is in a place where we're not really making decisions yet. We're looking, we're seeing what's going on, what we may need to do, what we may need to accept, what we may need to let go. And it can be a bit of an indecision. Again, I mean, you've got very two strong Pisces energy for your major incarnas, right? And then the moon. So there's a lot of Pisces energy here. And we know that we've got a lot going on in Pisces at the moment energetically, okay? So I have a sense here, Pisces, that this month, there's a lot of assessment going on before you jump in. And I feel it's okay for the first week or two. I mean, we're already coming into week 1. As we get into mid-April, there may be more assessment, but I feel like there's going to be a time where you kind of let that go and jump in. Because what we're seeing here is then something quickly shifting as we work through this. And what's further impacting this is when we look at the past energy, again, where have you been inconsistent? Where have you not been giving, okay, fully to a situation? And the reason I feel if there's been any inconsistency, whether it's in a relationship or some work that you want to do, it seems like you haven't found that thing that truly lights you up, that wants you to keep going. This energy doesn't feel inconsistent, so to speak, but because you know how sometimes the Knight of Wands energy, especially if it's a person, they can be breadcrumbing, they can be doing this, they can be doing that, of not showing up enough. I'm just getting a sense here that there's something that hasn't potentially been lighting you up enough to claim your full attention. And I think that's what you're potentially trying to assess here. And the energy felt similar as we looked at the week ahead as well. So yeah, this is something to pay attention to. What you're feeling intuitively, where you're feeling led, again, what's capturing your attention, I think is going to be really, really crucial here. With the Knight of Swords, as I mentioned, there's a part as well that I feel whatever ends up moving forward here, it hasn't been straightforward, okay? Initially, I feel like if things haven't been straightforward, as in just moving in one direction, you know, maybe there's been things that have kind of been pulling you this way, pulling you that way, and it's been feeling a little unsettled. Right now, what I sense is will come through or will show up here is just really direct either communication with someone or some honesty that's going to be shared and revealed here. And it may, you know, make you feel uncomfortable at first, but what I feel this is going to do is going to help you propel forward. However, in saying that, with this moon energy showing up in the near future, there seems to be a lot that's being withheld or held back. And I don't know if that's within you or someone else. We will dive in deeper to unpack what that may be related to. It just feels like you're not trusting something with this energy, or with what you're hearing, or with what you're learning, or the way someone is showing up in a situation. And this is what I'm feeling a lot of layers as we're pushing through this energy. I can feel like again someone feels a bit under pressure around something. Okay, so your power in the situation showing up is this King of Swords energy. So the King of Swords energy could be a person that is helping you, supporting you, mentoring you, maybe a professional that's, you know, guiding you on this journey. This could also be an air energy that you're dealing with that's showing up in your life and really helping you get clear on a mental front. This does seem like an energy that's coming in. I don't know yet if you already know them. Again, we'll unpack this further, but there's definitely an energy around you that this King of Swords is representing. So I feel like someone in your life who is either coming in or that you know, it does feel a bit of a newer energy to be upfront with how it's coming through. This person's going to have some significance here on your path forward, okay? Because the Three of Wands is after the plans have been made. So there's some plans here, and this is looking at your environment, what's happening around you. You're definitely looking here with these binoculars, right? You're looking out at what's next. So with whatever plans, it's like now you're trying to calculate perhaps the right move, the right direction, the right place to land. There's something here about moving forward, but also being inspired to do it. And that's a key component to this. With the Seven of Wands as well, this is hopes and fears, is that maybe you're worried you're going to be either stopped or feel stuck or feel like no matter what you do, you're going to be constantly challenged with this progress or with this movement forward or with the relationship. There's a little bit of, I feel this feels a little bit more fear-based. However, in saying that, Pisces, you have the power right now as well to, with your hopes and your aspirations, to really stand up for what you believe in and go after it. So you can choose which side of that coin that you want to play or how you want to participate. Oh, look, congratulations. So, yeah, I feel that that's going to be an important part, which way that you dive into this situation. Because fears can be, this is going to be too hard, or hopes can be, I'm going to believe what I believe in and I'm going to step up and to that plate, to that party, to that situation. So I think you get to decide what that is. What I do like ultimately as we move through this and have a look at the potential outcome, this Six of Wands is letting us know there is success on the other side. There is something here that you'll be crossing that finish line, that winning line, and there will be something here that will feel like you have achieved the thing that you've been wanting to achieve. This is, victory, triumph, success, yes energy. So ultimately at the end of the day, you have a lot of opportunity ahead, but I think there's going to be a bit of navigating, okay? There could be times in between. Like I said, I think over the next week particularly, as we get into the second week of April, I feel like still things need to show up in terms of being revealed to you, okay? Or tapping into your intuition, unpacking certain parts of yourself or what's coming through. If you're not writing down dreams, I think this is a really important time to do that. Maybe even for some of you, if you do have a dream diary or notes or whatever, to look back, I feel like there's some message here, okay? Because, yeah, there's something that you're being asked to do. And this Knight of Wands is connected to the past energy on how it's influencing today, okay? So I really sense here that there's something, you need to do, more that you need to do, but it's not more as in something tiring. I think it's just re-energizing or shifting something that you used to do to fully invest. And I feel, again, someone may give you some hard truths that may not be easy to hear or listen to and might put you a bit on the back foot, but I actually think it's going to be really good for you, whoever this is or whatever this is, because I think at the end of the day, if you are getting frustrated or are experiencing situations of like, why is this not freaking working? Why can't I get this to work? Or why can't I get this to happen? Or whatever it may be. You know how sometimes we can be frustrated with ourselves and the universe and like, come on, like I'm doing all the right things, like WTF. And I sense here that I do feel something's going to be revealed to you and show up here, Pisces. So what I'll do, let's just have a little extra peeky peek here. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords with a Nine of Cups. So the finer details I feel are going to help you and reveal something here. I do get a sense that if there has been any difficulty or anyone that's cut you out, for some of you, this could have been a child that you've been dealing with. I feel like if there's been something or something that you've learnt or something that you've been looking into, for some of you, I am getting like a younger energy. So this could be a child or someone that you're dealing with, or someone a bit junior to you. I'm not sure what circumstance this is in. If there has been any challenges or has been any difficulties, I feel like that's going to clear its way out and you're going to find yourself in a place of understanding why things needed to happen the way that they did. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be also a bit of a shift there, especially if this is around some family stuff, as I said, to do with children or wanting some area of your life or someone that you're dealing with to mature a little bit more. Maybe, someone, you could have someone who's annoying you right now. I don't know why that's coming up, but someone, who's annoying you right now, you're pretty clear. You've been through a lot of experiences yourself, Pisces. You understand stuff, right? And I feel like someone might be trying to give you some advice that you may not want to take advice from or may not want to listen to, or what they're presenting to you is more difficulties because they're excited in their own way of thinking, believe their maturity, but there's something about that they're not bringing. Or not understanding, and you have a deeper insight than they do. And I feel if that person's challenging you in any way, or the dynamic is challenging, I feel that's going to come to an end and you guys will navigate this and figure this out. So I'm not sure what part of your life that may relate to, around the work or around home or just a person in particular, but I feel like you'll navigate it and figure it out. So as I jump into the extended, we are going to further clarify this, get deeper. We'll also look at love and career as well and see what is showing up for the month of April. So if we get to see you over there, it is the first link below, and that's inside the Soul Collective in our group there. And yeah, I'll catch you later, Pisces. Bye.